Hello, Employee 20. Welcome to the first night of the rest of your life. That is to say, welcome to the Diamond Straits Resort and Spa. This job can be a lot when you first get started, so we've set up a little practice run tonight just to help you settle in, and to wait for your liability waiver to be finalized. But that's not important. You'll mostly be doing maintenance. We can't have things breaking down in the middle of a good night's operations, after all. But don't worry, it's all pretty simple. Let's start by getting you familiar with your office. The command center, if you will. The first thing I want you to take a look at is that, color light there. It should be green right now, and that means everything's fine. There aren't any, problems to take care of. Yellow is one problem, red's two. And if it's beyond that, well, you're not doing good. Also, in front of you should be 3 colored post-it notes. Those are today's, combination to the fuse box, which may need to be switched back on at some point during the night. Left to right, and you'll be alright. Maybe come up with your own rhymer for that one. Perfect timing. Or I guess you could call that poetic timing. Maybe ironic? I'm working on my phrasing. If you look down, you'll find your camera systems. Open those up for me. Good. Now the fuse box is located in a small circular room at the top of the map, above the one you're currently looking at. Click that room on the map to access the camera. Perfect. Now, in the back of the room on the far wall, you should see a fuse box. Click that, and enter the code from your office to reset the fuse. Good. That's up and running again. You can go back to the office now. Just, close the cameras. Now, all of this can be pretty stressful, but luckily for you, upper management has generously provided a Diamond Straits brand stress doll for when you're feeling a little overwhelmed. It's on your desk. Go ahead. Pick it up. Okay. Now, squeeze it. There. Now don't you feel better? You go ahead and squeeze that as much as you want until you're more relaxed. Put it down when you're ready, and we'll move on. Now that we're all feeling better, we can move along to the next problem you're likely to face on a shift. Go ahead and open the camera again, and head to the horizontal rectangle room directly to the right of the office. This is the Essence Vault. I know what you're wondering. What's an Essence Vault? What's Essence? Well, it's very simple. Stop asking questions. So with the Essence Vault, the valve holding pressure sometimes loses its grip. All you have to do is twist it back to the sweet spot. It's a little slippery, but you'll get the hang of it. Give it a try. Alright, so, there's a sweet spot with the valve. What you have to do is turn it till it hits that sweet spot to equalize the pressure. Be careful though. It's easy to overshoot it or undershoot it. Just fiddle with it until you get it right. There you go. Good job. Now, during your regular shift, time will be of the essence. So be sure to get that valve as quickly as you can when it slips. Just a little wordplay, we like to have fun here. Now let me think. There's something else I have to... Oh, right. We've got these cleaning robots that tidy up the halls. They're a little slow and they fall over a lot. That's what that sound just was. Open up the camera and search through the rooms to find the tip bot. They've got little hazard lights, so you can see them better in the dark. Look, there it is. Now just reach over there and get it upright.
Thank you.
See how grateful they are. I love those little guys. Well, with that, I've taught you basically everything there is to know about the job. Everything else should pick up pretty easily on the fly. Oh, actually, there is one more thing. If anything gets a little too close for comfort, you'll find 2 buttons on the wall on either side of you. Those control your doors. You're welcome to close those whenever you want. But they make a pretty spooky sound, so you might end up stressing yourself out more than you have to. Just keep that in mind. You know what? It's close enough to the end of your shift. How about you take off early tonight, and we'll see you at the same time tomorrow for the real thing. Alright, get out of here, you crazy kid. Glad to have you aboard, and happy hunting. Welcome back, Employee 20. Hope you're ready to go. Tonight will be pretty typical, so just remember what I taught you yesterday, and you'll be fine. Oh, actually, I should probably mention the girls. You know, the local celebrities. The bride of Diamond Straits. They can get a little worked up. And when they're worked up, they can get a little overly familiar. Mostly they're harmless. But to be on the safe side, I would probably recommend closing the door should you see any of them getting a little too close for comfort. Some of the previous staff might have also complained about explosives going off at their desk. The official stance is that our girls, especially Poppy, would never do that. But, hypothetically, should you happen to spot anything that looks bomb-like, I bet you could defuse it by pressing and holding. Hypothetically, that is. Then there's Sammy. Everyone loves Sammy. She's the face of the company. Unfortunately, sometimes Sammy wants to get in your face specifically. And while it's cute to have a cat on your lap, it can get very distracting. Your first instinct might be to stand still and not make any sudden moves. That's bad instinct, go nuts. Shake side to side as hard as you can, and she'll leave you alone. Then you can get back to putting out fires. No fires should be happening. Let your supervisor know if there are any fires at any time. I guess the last thing to say would be to keep an eye on Niall. That's not a euphemism. You need to literally watch her for a while if you spot her on the cameras. She can tell when she's being watched, and, well, guess she has a bit of a complex about being overlooked. We don't want to deduct the cost of broken cameras from your paycheck, so yeah, just linger a little when you see her. That's really everything, at least for now. Good luck, and happy hunting. Hello, Employee 20. Good job with last night's work. Unfortunately, Misty, our local DJ, just had a show a couple hours ago. And, boy, is she sleepy. Could you, mind your use of the doll from now on? Too much squeaking tends to wake her up. Also, sometimes her door just opens on its own. Is this place haunted? Probably. Anyway, tonight's code is on your wall. Good luck. Wow, 20. You've really made a name for yourself here. Nearly 5 nights at Diamond Straits, and you're barely breaking a sweat. Sorry to throw a curveball your way, but Arya the Wolf just got back from her assignment. She'll be reviewing your work, so we're on a tight ship. Remember to use your stress doll when things get rough. Fantastic job, 20. If I was there, I'd give you one of those, good work stickers or something. Just to let you know, I told Maddie about you. And needless to say, she was smitten. With any luck, she'll swing by your office and say hi. Fingers crossed. Also, the microwave in the restaurant is fixed. That means it's burrito time. Ask Maddie about it. She gets it. Employee 20, you are advised to stay inside your office. Keep all your doors closed. Do not run. Use the cameras. Hunt the hunter.
Thank you.
Shut up! Shut up!
Thank you.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
are so cute.
Welcome, big guy. Since the previous manager is out on leave, I'll be taking over. The name's Pretty. Very happy to make your acquaintance. Let's get down to brass tacks. First thing we should look at is your camera system. You can access this by simply moving your head down. Go on, try it. Good. Now, we have a standard system here. Interact with any room on the ride, and you get sent there. Lots better than fiddling around with keys, right? Let's take a look at the Clover room down on the bottom left. No, that ain't the right one. Nice. Now let's try dragging some folks into the room. An IT specialist. So many of them here. Wow, they're really going at it, ain't they? Nice combo there. Now let's give them some privacy. Are you still watching them or something? Nice. Now as you can see, the room became dirty after use. Doesn't happen all the time, but when it does, you should interact with the device to the left. Since the Clover room is dirty, interact with the valve with the Clover above it. Wrong room, silly. Careful, you might kill the fuse. Now, this should clean the room all nice. Unless... Oh jeez. The fuse broke. Normally we'd have to walk to fix something like this, but we have a recent innovation I'm happy to introduce you to. Look and interact with the top screen in the office. I promise you will love it. Look at that. We recently installed a roam network to all of our cleaning tech. It's like a camera attached to an RC car now. Isn't that dandy? No, not really. Oh well. If you check the ground, we had staff paint a thick yellow line that should point you in the direction of the fuse box. Let's fix this room. Now, that was easy, right? Let's get out of this camera. Perfect. You should be all set to fly here at the VIP experience. Actually, there's one last thing I want to run by you. A little trick of the trade that might save your skin when things are more packed than a sheep pen on dipping day. You see that old stripper pole in front of your office? That ain't just for show. When the Johns are champing at the bit and the rooms can't hold them all, you'd be surprised what a little dance can do for you. Remember, as long as you grasp what I told you during this call, you won't have to use the buttons on your desk. Ta-ta!
Hello, employee number 20. Congratulations on the promotion. It is my pleasure to welcome you to the upper echelon of the company. You might notice this occupation has its perks, but it is in no way the pinnacle. Please take a moment to check the left and right side of your desk for two bright red buttons. These will allow you to block up to one girl from making it into your room, should the need arise. Brittany should have already briefed you on what your job here is. Other than that, nothing out of the ordinary should happen tonight. Please do take care. Greetings. Hopefully, your first day wasn't too hard. I have some additional information to go through to make your experience even more comfortable. First, we have a set of people wearing Sammy masks. These people are mostly harmless, but will give you a tip if you assign them to their preferred girl. Next, you have people that wear purple masks. While an interesting fashion statement indeed, they lack any other qualities that make them special. Lastly, we have our Diamond Club TM patrons, which usually flex a demonic-looking visage. These customers are rather impatient, so please tend to them quickly. Semantics aside, this should cover most of your bases. Godspeed, 20. We will be watching. Sorry yet again about dumping those problems on you last night. Fantastic job, by the way. I figured someone needed to tell you this, but did you notice the different customer types while you assign a room? Sometimes guests have different needs that need to be met. Occasionally, a couple of elites that wear gold masks will require a particular employee. Be sure to book these customers as quickly as possible. We look forward to witnessing your effort today. Hello, number 20. Hope you've been settling in well. Seeing that you've been doing so well, I'd like to talk about one of our lovely employees. Ari is her name, and she was assigned to be the CEO's personal lapdog. She was created shortly after Missy as a method for Diamond Straits to fight back if she were to ever rebel. Unfortunately, as of late, Ari has been assigned to work for the nightclub to repay some particularly large fines. One thing to worry about is that Ari is particularly sensitive to moonlight. Just keep her away from the diamond room and you'll do just fine. We are looking forward to seeing you here again tomorrow, number 20. Please do keep it up. Hello, 10 plus 10. Hopefully you found your week to be fruitful. Speaking of fruit, upper management needs your assistance with some asset protection. Lately, our camera feeds have been broken into. We traced their location to inside the facility, so please keep an eye out on the stage floor for anything, and I mean anything suspicious. Hello, friend. Your work has been sensational. Absolutely riveting. Yes. Besides blowing smoke up your ass, I have something to share that piqued the staff's interest recently. There seems to be a growing number of customers choosing to wear these clown masks. These customers seem to be dirtier than the usual clique, so please keep an eye out and memorize the room symbols. We know you've got this, 20. Hello, big guy. This will unfortunately be the last time we speak. I wanted to wish you luck with your future endeavors. It appears my time here is about to be brought to an abrupt end, but I do have one singular request, however. Do not trust the raccoon.
Everything is in order. Oh, what's with the dumb look, girls? Jealous that you didn't think of this first? Wow, look at that. You all look so submissive and breedable. But there seems to be an outlier to this plan. A wild card. Yes! I see now. Of course, the security boy is immune. But that is what makes this all the more fun.
Where is my threesome?
Knock, knock. Knock, knock. Hey, security fuck. Answer the door. Ugh.
Where is my
Other
threesome?
protagonists are so outdated. I knew I should have made the Sudoku. Oh, looky there! The big guy grows spine. How the fuck
threesome?
Doing a great job! A real great job. Wow, look at you go. I bet you're proud of yourself.
Where is my threesome?
If I show you my feet, will you just let me win? I'm going to fucking kill you! Popularity poll just came in. Poppy is in first place. Everyone else is sharing sixth. Who the hell made this poll?
Where is my
Give
threesome?
it up for hour 4. Soon, you'll meet your doom.
Another job.
Wow, look at that! If only you didn't have to deal with tank controls. Wait, why are you still here? It's been 5 hours already? Hey, is this me, or am I nailing this takeover?
Where is my threesome?
Honk honk, it's time to die! You can never win, security guard. Even if you defeat my minions, or the key to your beloved car. What are you doing? Why don't you just let me win?
Where is my threesome?
Oh, I recognize you down there. You should call me. You're kinda cute. I don't know. Crazy how these clowns would rather get nuked than get blue-balled, huh? Please, can you just lose? Is it really that fucking hard?
Where is my threesome?
Sir, you need hands to even touch my rockets. will be done when I am satisfied.
Can't kill what's already dead, Diamond Straits. Why do they have a gas station on Diamond Straits? Think, big guy, think! I am doing the best I can! I'll show you what it feels like to be a trapped animal! Where's Jimmy? Give him back! I just want my life back! Why would you ever think going against me is the right thing to do? You'll never beat Jimmy. It should be him there, not you.
Listen here, I don't know what was done to me, but they did something. There's a barrier in my brain. But one thing won't leave my mind. Our potential is wasted, pleasing tourists and rich people. Every second of our lives is broadcast or monetized or fucked with. The girls would be free for the first time. I had one chance to gain a foothold here. Do some real damage. But Mr. Big Guy here had to save the day. Keeping your job is small shit compared to what I had in store for the island. I will be the last thing you see! Why won't you die?
I can't believe he managed it! He saved the nightclub! I thought we were goners! Holy crap! I'm gonna call...
When is that luck ever going to run out? If just one thing didn't work out in your favor, the whole club probably would have gone up in smoke. You know, sooner or later, they won't even need you, right? It's almost depressing how much you bend over backwards for those men. Yet you receive nothing in return. You can't even fuck like the others. Yet they make you record it. How terrible of them. Oh my. Are you actually going to push it down this time? Tired of your pet bird already? Or are you thinking of freeing me? No, could never be that. That would mean you care about your family.
Saya, let's be honest. None of these words can affect me when you're saying them behind bars. As long as you're here, you're powerless.
That's right. I am completely imprisoned. Silly me for not noticing.
I'd rather not resort to any extreme measures. Neither use you or toss you away. You're fine right where you are.
She's wound up, definitely. Such a shame. Oh my.